I usually don't make quick videos like these, but this was just too goddamn funny not to make a video on. For those of you who don't know, I'm a huge fan of Guilty Gear Strive, and yesterday was the birthday of one of my favorite characters in gaming, Bridget, the Femboy. So I basically said, happy birthday to my favorite Femboy, as you can see on the screen. Now, admittedly, I was trying to be a bit of a provocateur, even though I was speaking the truth, but holy shit, I was just so shocked to just see the idiocy and illiteracy on display here. The replies I got from quote-unquote Brisket stans are prime examples of what motivated reasoning looks like. Holy shit, the amount of times that I was told to quote-unquote cope is insane. If you want to take a look at what I'm talking about, I'll have the whole thread linked down and pinned in the comments. One of the people on my side of the argument was really good at providing evidence for his claims. I was particularly happy about him finding that interview with Daisuke Ishiwatari that I've mentioned on stream a few times. I'm just gonna read what that image says. Regardless of Bridget's gender identity, Mr. Ishiwatari said, we haven't changed anything to suit this occasion, and Mr. Katano said, none of the staff have any intention of changing anything in consideration of demand. They say Bridget will remain a boy's daughter, but I'm glad it's confirmed. Well, I was satisfied. Because this was a formal interview, the language is gonna be a bit flowery, so I'll translate some of it for you. Bridget is a man. Cope and seethe, Troons. The amount of denial that's in that thread is crazy. The sources that the Troons use to justify quote-unquote trans Bridget are all bullshit. For instance, a Troon uses the screenshot of Bridget saying, I'm a girl, which that's actually one of the bad endings you could get for poor performance. The canon ending for every character's arcade mode in Strive is the perfect route. For Bridget, it's no different. The perfect route ending for Bridget's arcade mode story is that he's not gonna let people change him. It's also in his theme, The Town Inside Me. But to those afflicted with the plague that is motivated reasoning, they're not gonna care, because it doesn't fit with their motivation. The motivation in question being, Bridget is my heckin' wholesome trans girl. To cap this video off, I'm just gonna read the definition of motivated reasoning. Motivated reasoning is the phenomena in cognitive science and social psychology in which emotional biases lead to justifications or decisions based on their desirability rather than an accurate reflection of the evidence. It is the tendency to find arguments in favor of conclusions we want to believe to be stronger than arguments for conclusions we do not want to believe. People can therefore draw self-serving conclusions not just because they want to, but because the conclusions seemed more plausible given their beliefs and expectancies. In terms of the other characters you saw in that image, none of them are trans or non-binary. The declarations that these characters are trans comes from a bunch of delusional gooners who just want to insert themselves in everything and ruin it. Oh, one last thing. Here's the fallout from that whole thread. Yeah. Calling the guy who made the video in defense of Guilty Gear Strive a Strive-phobe. How original. Anyways, catch you guys later.